Oh, hi there, Team Ozone. So we are back, and you just see me, like, putting my Pokemons back in the PC, taking out the ones that are in my team. And today's episode is going to be super special awesome, because we are just gonna relax. Just gonna relax. And you've already seen by the title, the thumbnail, everything, you know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna relax. I literally hear the phone going off downstairs, and I'm like, I never pick up the phone. Like, here's the thing. Whenever my dad calls me or something, he calls me on my cell phone because he knows nobody else ever picks up the home phone. Like, my mom does, like, 1 out of 8 times when it's not even... When it's somebody who isn't... Like, if it's somebody we don't know, she'll pick up the phone. If it's somebody we know, she's just like, eh. To which I'm like, what? Why? Whatever. We're gonna go to bed. It's a comfy bed. Gonna go to bed. Simple as that. What the fuck? I heard like a... Ouch. Ray had an awful nightmare and was unable to sleep. Sad face. So basically, to trigger this event, you need 16 badges. So upon getting the Earth badge, which is the last Pokemon badge you should be getting, I think, yeah, that's literally the last badge you get, you will have a bad nightmare when you sleep in your bed at New Barktown. So upon having that happen, you will then... Anyways, after having your nightmare, you will then... get out of your bed and be like, I had a nightmare. But then you fly on over to Mount Moon because you had a nightmare and you've heard rumors of this Pokemon known as Cresselia. Yes. So we go to Mount Moon. So we go to Pewter Town. I think it's city. I'm not sure. I think it's Pewter Town. No, it's Pewter City, which is odd because I don't think Pewter City is that big. I'm kind of confused now. Let's see. Fastest way to Mount Moon without battling anybody would be not here. It all leads to the same place. It doesn't matter really. I've defeated all these trainers. I'm so happy. I love it when I like go back through a route just to do something, and I'm like, oh yeah, I beat all these trainers. Feels awesome. All right, so we go to Mount Moon. Okay, I figured out why we're at Mount Moon. We have to go through Mount Moon, and then there should be a Cresselia somewhere. I don't think Mount Moon's gonna be too difficult, so. I really hope I get through it because I only have a few max repels. Ooh, what's this? Well, that was easy. Ah! That was the easiest thing next to Manaphy ever. Okay, question of the day is, what do you guys think of Cresselia? And, you know what? No, not just what do you think of Cresselia. What is the worst nightmare you have ever had? A few days ago, I dreamt there was zombies. Didn't I already tell you guys this? Okay, then. Oh, the worst nightmare I've ever had, and this is gonna be really weird, but I'm just driving this car, right? And I can't even drive in real life. And I had this when I was a little kid when I didn't even think about driving. I was driving this car and going and going and going, and then just suddenly stop in the middle of like nowhere, and there's nothing around, and I suddenly forget how to drive and everything. I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. Like I can drive, and then it just goes away. My ability to drive is gone. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I was driving minutes ago. Why am I not driving now? Yeah. But yeah, that is literally the worst nightmare I've had. Like, that has made me feel really bad. I'm just like, why do I feel bad? I just couldn't drive. No big deal. But anyways, now we're going to capture Cresselia. So, there's that. Cresselia. The moon-like thing. Pokemon's thing. Yes, that makes lots of sense. So basically, if you go to Mount Moon and there's like a Clefairy in the Mount Moon thing, you can't capture the Cresselia because it's the wrong time, lad, or lass. But if there aren't a Clefairy there, if there aren't Clefairy, you can capture it. So go ahead and capture it, lad or lass, or whatever you are. Okay, so we're going to capture Cresselia. It should be pretty easy. It's a Psychic-type Pokemon, incredibly bulky, and we're leading off with Nell. Because I want to put it to sleep, and that would be very helpful. Do I have... Yeah, I think I have enough Pokeballs. Okay, so it finally used its final move, which was Slash. So, to go over its moves again, Mist, the Ice-type attack that makes it so no stat... You can't reduce its stats, like, with Growl or anything like that. That's what Mist does. Aurora Beam, which has a chance to freeze you or confuse you. I don't actually remember which one, but it's a tiny chance, and it could do either one of the two. It doesn't do both, but one of the two. I forget which one. I'm sorry. And finally, Slash and Future Sight. Future Sight will hit you 2 turns later... And it does extrasensory-like damage in terms of power. Surprisingly, the accuracy is 95, so I think it could actually miss. And then there's Slash, which is a physical attack. It's pretty useless on Cresselia since it's a special attacker most of the time. And now we're going to skip to when I've captured it. And with that, we've captured Cresselia. I don't even know what type of... I mean, I know it's a psychic type, but I don't know what its thing is called. Oh, the lunar Pokemon. How did I not... Look at its head. It's got the moon and... Whatever. Cresselia is a very bulky Pokemon. It can come in handy for setting up Light Screen, Reflect, and it has an awesome attack, which it learns later on, called Lunar Dance, which will basically sacrifice it and fully heal and take away any status problem and fully heal one Pokemon on your team. Really awesome supportive Pokemon. 488 in the national Pokemon. 488 in the national Dex. Cresselia, lunar Pokemon, psychic type. 4'11". It's all right, I guess, in height. 188.7 pounds, and remember, it's got levitate, so it's just floating and flying, and it's like nearly 200 pounds. Those who sleep holding Cresselia's feathers are assured of joyful dreams. It is said to represent the crescent moon. Yay! So, we've captured Cresselia. Question of the day is, what is the... You can either, like, some people don't like answering their worst nightmares, so, you know, you don't have to answer that. The question of the day is, what do you think of Cresselia, or... what was your worst nightmare? You can answer either one, both of them, or only one. It doesn't really matter. Just answer a question. I would like that, because I usually like getting to know my viewers, and I like sharing my experiences as well with you guys. Anyways, that about wraps it up for today. Remember to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you already haven't. Also, this save file, this is a Friday, so it's going to be up for grabs. You know, you just click the button and download it, and then, you know, you get to use my save file. That's awesome.